Hey, Nick here with your Western Conference game for the 7th of November. Just one today. San Antonio hosting Portland. San Antonio winning 118 to 105. Let's see what Portland did. Jeremy Grant with 21 points. That's it. Decent shooting. Nothing else to highlight. DeAndre Ayton with 21 and 10 with 2 steals and a block. 10 of 15 shooting. He's really not been talked about at all, but he's just steady. He continues to do what he does. Shaden Sharp had his big return, really didn't seem that big, and Scoot Henderson still doing Scoot stuff where he heads it over and doesn't shoot very well. We go over to the San Antonio Spurs. Wemby having a down game, and his version of a down game is when he gives you 12 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, and 3 blocks, but on 4 of 13 shooting. I feel like Wemby still, the shooting hasn't come to where you would hope it would be. Therefore, the scoring doesn't. Sometimes the rebounding is a little skitterish, but it's the stocks for him. You know, he's a 5+ stocks player every game, pretty much. Stephon Castle getting a run, 14 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. I guess that's good. Keldon Johnson, 17 and 11 off the bench. He might be getting a bit more of a run with Sohan out. Harrison Barnes with 11 and 7 and 2. I'm going to be honest with you. DeAndre Ayton? He was picked up in our league for a very small amount at the end of the draft. And maybe he is someone who you could package and see what you can do with, because he's just steady. And you know what? There's a handful of centers like that. Jakob Podol, Zubac is another one as well. Even Nikola Vucevic. These aren't names that the average person knows, and they are people who are legitimately averaging, 12 and 12 every single game and shoot very well. So maybe there's space on your team to clear room for him and see what you can do. And that's it. That's me done. What a short video today.
Yo, Spowsy here. In the East for fantasy today, we've got 2 games here. Let's jump into it. We've got T-Wolves visiting the Chicago Bulls here. T-Wolves winning 135 to 119. T-Wolves go Bear. Great game, 21 points, 9 rebounds, 9 from 11 shooting, 100% from the free throw line. Can't complain. In fact, the T-Wolves did not miss a single free throw. Fun fact there. On the other side of things, Ant Edwards, 33 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 threes. Don't be like me last season. I traded Ant Edwards for LaMelo Ball. Didn't pay off for me, but that was last season. So Ant Edwards, hold him right now. He's riding a high wave. I think he's going to continue to be a peak performer this season. Julius Randle, 22 points, 10 rebounds as well. T-Wolves rolling right now, getting a couple wins in the row. Bulls now, we've got Giddey, quiet game for him. 9 points, 13 assists, 6 rebounds. Still can't shoot. No shock horror there. 3 from 12 from the field there. 1 from 4 from 3-point land. He's probably not having the season that we all hoped he would have in fantasy land. Not sure what you do with him right now. You might have to sell a little bit low. Start of the season, you could have hyped him up a bit. I think that he was going to have a really good year in Chicago. I know I was pretty high on him too. I talked about him a little bit in some of our videos before the season started. He's not having the season that we're hoping that he would play out for him. Kobe White, 24 points, 8 rebounds, assists. He showed up today. Vucevic continues to roll along, 25 points for a team that's obviously missing Zach LaVine right now, injured. They're just treading water there in the East. Second game here in the East, the Bucks win 123 to 100. It's only been a few times I've said that now for the Bucks. Second win for them for this season here, led by 2 30-point games by Giannis and Dame. Hell, if that's what they're going to need to do, that might be what they need to do in Milwaukee right now. 31 points for Giannis, 16 rebounds as well. Dame Lillard, 34 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, 4 steals there. Bobby Portis, 19 points, 6 rebounds off the bench. I said, I think in the last video, that Bobby Portis could be a player that you definitely look at streaming right now. I think he continues to play an impactful role off the bench or starting sometimes, obviously, for the Bucks too. For the Jazz here, not really the sort of game that they wanted, I guess. They go to 1-7 right now. Really keeps them in the sweepstakes, I guess, for Cooper Flag though. They were led by Jordan Clarkson, 18 points off the bench there. Not much else to really talk about. Colin Sexton, 14 points, 7 assists too. Laurie Markkinen did come and play this game, 8 points, 7 rebounds. Is it the case of he got paid and he doesn't care anymore? I don't know, man. But that's it for the East today.